You know, Pitney Bowes is the postage meter company, and you might think because of that its days have passed. But could the stock jump 60% over the next 3 years? Barron's senior editor Jack Hough says yes, it could happen, and he joins us right now. Jack, bringing out all the sexy on this one.
Thanks for pounding the table for me on that.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job of it yourself.
The stock is actually, since the new CEO took over in December 2012, the stock has outperformed Facebook. It's more than doubled. A lot of surprises when you sort of dig deep into this company. We know about their legacy mail machine business.
Right.
First of all, that's more flat than falling right now. It's a business that has some long-term leases that had to run off after the financial crisis, but now that they have, it's flattened out, and the margins in that business are almost pornographic, Paul. It's mail machines in that business. They have better profit margins than Apple has in that business. So
now this is, I imagine this is all stuff being sold to businesses, right? And that's why the mail business isn't falling off so much?
Right. They have it divided between small and mid-sized businesses and large businesses. Last quarter, small and mid was down 1%. The big businesses, they were up 1%. So it kind of offsets each other. But you get huge profit margins and huge cash flow. Now, what they've done is they're investing that cash flow into some growthier areas. They handle things like global shipping. If you want to autograph that necktie and put it up for sale on eBay, and someone in Singapore buys it, well, it's pretty easy for you to ship it over there because Pitney Bowes handles the stuff behind the scenes about all the customs work and the taxes and this sort of thing. That's one thing. They also have a fairly sophisticated location service that they sell to social media companies, or finding people, finding nearby e-commerce businesses. So they've identified some of these businesses, they're investing in them, and the revenue growth there is significant, 23% revenue growth in that portion of the business last quarter. So that's going to make up a bigger portion of the pie. This is a company where you've already seen the stock play valuation catch-up. It's come from a PE in single digits up to around 14 times earnings versus closer to 16 for the S&P. I don't think that PE ratio is going much higher, but earnings were $1.88 last year. I think this company can earn around $3 a share 3 years from now. So much faster earnings growth in the market as a whole.
So legacy business that is flat but bringing in cash.
Right.
Digital businesses, a lot of competition there, I got to think. Why 60%? I mean, that's a big number to move.
Well, the stock's performance from here, I think, will match the earnings growth. And there's a lot of room for earnings growth. There's also some financial improvement going on behind the scenes. The new CEO has unlocked a lot of cash flow. They've used that to pay down debt. They've got faster inventory turnover. So there's a lot to like right now. And this is a company that can fund its own growth from here. They've identified some good areas to put that money into. So I like the stable cash flow. I like the sort of new opportunities for growth. And it's a stock that's still at a discount to the market. And you get a good dividend. The dividend is just under 3% right now.
That is good. All right, Jack Hough, thanks for coming in.
Thanks,
Appreciate it. You can catch more on barrons.com.